Welcome back to How to Fix Your Sucky Self-Tape Lighting. This is lesson 3. Your self-tape lighting still kind of sucks, but it's not that bad because you have watched 2 lessons. Casting still doesn't care about your lighting, but I know you do. We're finally adding a second light to the mix, and this is lesson 3, the fill light. So before I even explain what the fill light does, I want you guys to start thinking of the key light and the fill light completely differently. While they may be the same exact type of light, we are going to use them in completely different ways. I know what you guys are thinking when you light your self-tapes. You're thinking, I gotta put a light over here, and then I guess I gotta put a light over here because I gotta light the other side. Not calling you dumb, I'm just saying that's what you're thinking. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start with the darkest room possible, and we're going to start by lighting our face with the key light. We're going to shape our face. We're going to see where that shadow goes. We're going to be very intentional about it. And then on the opposite side of the key light, a complete mirror image of it, we're going to introduce the fill light to the shadows. The trick of a fill light is it's less bright than the key light. It can be equal to, but it can't be brighter than the key light, because if we're brighter than the key light, then the fill light just became the key light, right? So the more powerful of the two is the key light. It's the one creating the shadows, and the fill light is the light on the opposite side of it, reducing the shadows. Stop my yapping and show you. So I've got my key light set up, right? It's 45 degrees off of my nose to my right here. The bottom of the softbox is just under my eye, so we're getting a little bit of illumination under my eye, but it's still above me, giving me a jawline, right? So let's just say that this is how we wanted to shape my face for this scene. We wanted a pretty standard far side key lighting. With my remote control here, we are going to turn on the fill light to fill in some of this shadow. So now we get to decide how dramatic we want this scene to be. I'm going to just keep turning it up, and you're going to see that this scene is getting lighter and lighter and lighter. And we're still shaping the cheek here. We're still shaping the face. It's just a lot more subtle. If I turn it down, you can see it's still there. The shape is still occurring, but we have definitely dimmed it down a little bit by adding in the fill light. So that's the magic of the fill light. So now we got the key light all the way to the ceiling like we did in lesson 1. I'm being interrogated. I'm doing a drug deal. I'm talking about killing people. Let's turn on the fill light now. Boom. Makes it a little bit more acceptable, doesn't it? And we're starting to fill in a little bit in the eyes, right? If I crank it up even a little bit more, we still have the drama of the shadow underneath my eyes, but we've introduced more light so that we're not making a short film, right? We're making it an audition, but it's still inspired with the shadows. Like this might even be even a little too far. I'll crank it down a little bit. Like there. Still getting the essence of the dramatic scene. But we've introduced that fill light, taken those shadows down a little bit so it's not full on like lunatic style. And now for a commercial audition, or those of you who don't really want to shape your face, we can bring that light in from 45 degrees to about 30 degrees, and then the fill light can also be mirrored at 30 degrees, and when we turn it on, we're now ready for a commercial audition. But watch this. Remember that interrogation scene I said you couldn't do because of the eyes? Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't.